Thank you for joining us. I hope you're motivated and ready to learn more and ready to take charge of your life as a young person. Today, we meet a very interesting gentleman. His name is Francis Njue. He is the founder of two companies, one in the hospitality industry and another one as ICT solution. The most interesting bit about Francis is that he has no ICT background. As a matter of fact, he started hospitality.
My name is Francis Njue, and I'm the founder and CEO of HPass Global. HPass is a smart access solution that uses mobile phone as the primary point of contact. So you just need to scan a QR code to access smart cities, smart mobility in your workplace. You just use your phone to access the places. Well, how HPass came about, I was going to meet the Minister Balala, the Minister of Tourism, to share about that idea that I had. And then he had given me an appointment. And then I got late not because I was late, but because in that office you have to register 3 times before you get to him. And you do it manually. It was a chaotic process. So I got late and I never met him. So I was like, what if there was a solution that I just scan, or just quickly run through a process and get in. I started working on it. I brought a team of people together and we started working on it. So I wanted a solution where property owners don't need to invest in so much of infrastructure or gadgets. I wanted a solution where me as a user, I can actually be able to gain access, and then the building or whatever place I want to access, they can run things from the backend. So I wanted a solution which I scan, not the building scans me. And finally we achieved. And the amazing part was the scanner was web-based, not app-based. It's very easy to do an app-based scanner, but it's another thing to do a web-based scan. We have so far a base of 10 clients who are paying at the moment, and it's because we have not been so much focusing into the market. In Nakuru City, the solution is being used in a couple of hotels where guests are using it to do their contactless registration when they visit the hotels. We have the solution at Empolos Hotel in Nakuru City, and we also have the solution at Hill Court Hotel in Nakuru. So they use the solution for contactless check-in of their guests, and they're also using it for their contactless check-in for their employees.
All right, so how did you transition from hospitality to now running an ICT company, or let's say an ICT-enabled solution company?
So I started tourism at Amboseli Institute of Hospitality and Technology, that time in Thika, around 10 years ago, I think. And then I developed a lot of interest in IT, so I actually self-taught myself. The world is changing, and it's changing very fast. Everything is now IT-enabled. Whatever we are seeing today probably is not what we'll be seeing in the next 10 years. And therefore, I look at IT as an amazing enabler, which will be able to transform so many things. Everything we'll be doing in the next probably 10 years will be all IT enabled. And that's why I have a lot of interest in IT, and I would really want to do even bigger things when it comes to IT. So I volunteered with a wildlife company, actually wildlife organization called Wildlife Clubs of Kenya. And after that, I got a job with Kenya Wildlife Service. So I worked at Kenya Wildlife Service in corporate communication. Then after that, I moved to now the main tourism. I really wanted to do something that would take me to the wild. So I started doing tours and such. It was fun. And then it's from that time, now I started seeing what IT can do.
Great, so you're working, but at the behind the scenes, you're really prepared to go and run your own venture. How did you prepare yourself to resign? Did you have to save? What exactly did you do to be able to move to start your own company?
The drive that time was not really to do IT things per se. but I wanted to be more of a self-reliance person who could make a difference. I would talk to entrepreneurs, a few people in there who had succeeded, and asked them, how did you do this? Were you employed? So I had some background checks to see whether it would work or not. And then finally I resigned and I went to the market, and the first thing I did was not even IT. I did something very different. I had an opportunity with that employer to go to South Africa to do again some IT things, and I saw again what was happening in South Africa. But now when I came to Kenya, I started doing something to do with hospitality. So I started outsourcing, so hospitality management consultancy, where I would take up hotels and run for people. So I started with smaller hotels. So I'd go there, tell them I can manage your hotel. And now I was this skinny boy who is telling people I can run your hotel. So most people didn't trust me that I could do it. But one man actually from Nakuru trusted me and told me you can actually start with housekeeping. And that is where I started. So the company grew. So in 2017, my first drop of idea came, and I started doing something in IT now, based IT supported, that was supporting tourism. So HPAS was born in 2018.
So there are very many young people. We are struggling with the challenge with unemployment in this country, and they have gone to school, they're seated with their qualifications, and they're looking for someone who can employ them. What's your advice to the young people?
I would say to the young people that they have two advantages. One, they have advantage of time, and they have the advantage of strength. If they can just capitalize on this and add one more thing, which is the support system and the knowledge they have and the access to information that they have, then they can build so many things.
Change but don't quit is the message. You've actually challenged the young people to take advantage of the benefit of time, the support within them, and the knowledge they have. Wow. Thank you so very much for finding time to talk to us. And we hope that your journey will inspire other young people. And thank you for watching. My name is Dunte Keme, and this is Creative KE.